All right. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me today. We've been chatting a little bit about your experience. So you are interested in an office position. I understand you have about, I want to count it up here. So let's see. You have about 12 years
Yes,
experience, or about 10 years. I'm sorry. It's 2024. You have about 10 years of office experience. You've got your some accounting where you were doing accounts receivable and accounts payable.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, and payroll. What systems were you working in?
I used to do QuickBooks. I've done Paychecks,
Uh-huh.
Sage,
Okay. When you
and
did QuickBooks, was it online or was it desktop?
Sage was desktop. All the other ones were online.
Okay, great. And then you also worked with the Volusia County Sheriff's Department. You were payroll for them.
Yes,
Okay.
that's an internal system, so they don't
Okay.
have a. That's they have their own system there.
Okay. And so that one was a little bit of a short-lived project that you did with them, and we did talk about that a little bit, like why that position ended in 2024, and you did
Yes,
share that it was to care for others, your daughter.
yes,
Um, and so then and then once your daughter was well enough, then you're now back on the market
yes,
for trying to find a job. Okay, perfect. And you're ideally looking for something in an office.
yes, ma'am.
Okay. So why don't you go ahead and share a little bit about some of the skills that you feel that you have that you could bring to another company?
Um, most most of it is just being able to prioritize. I think all my roles of administration have been many hats at the same time. Maybe the only job that was kind of just stuck to one specific role was Volusia Sheriff. All my other roles have been kind of different hats at the same time, which I think has given me a little bit more of advantage, knowing a little bit of each field. That way I can maybe cover other areas that it's needed in the company that, that gives me the opportunity. I think I have maybe quite of experience in a little bit of all the areas itself, like payroll, accounting, receivables and payables, just administration itself, so customer service. So I think I can bring a lot, a lot to the table when it comes to the company that gives me the opportunity. So I think that's one of the most things that I always say, that is kind of like the positions kind of gave me a wide variety of just learning different areas and different just branches of the administration tree. So I
Sure.
think a little bit, I think that will help me just kind of to push myself and learning a lot more than what I do.
Yes, definitely a very transferable skill set that you have. I mean, you certainly your experience, that you've got, you know, the big picture, a lot of office experience, just kind of getting back into where you are. You did mention that you are working a part-time position where you are, but it's not necessarily somewhere where you want to be long-term. So you are available to work Monday through Friday, weekdays. Okay, perfect. Traditional office schedule.
Yes.
Big one, bilingual. You can
Yes.
fluently speak English and Spanish and write.
Yes, ma'am. Write and read it.
Okay, perfect, perfect. And so you must like working with numbers,
I do.
spreadsheets. Okay. We didn't talk about Excel. How are your Excel skills?
I will say proficient.
Okay,
Maybe I can learn a little bit more,
sure.
but I think I know what's needed,
Okay.
for accounting. And like I said, I'm always open to learning
Yeah,
and pushing myself. That's one of my biggest things, just learning new things.
yeah.
So
And I mean, in the past, you did have some pretty good tenure. You were with Evergreen. In the past, you had good tenure. You were
yeah,
4 years with Evergreen
yes,
and 3 years with the church. Okay.
yes,
And then during that, it looks like that COVID time frame, it looks like that's where you had a little bit of movement.
yes.
to no fault of your own, obviously. I think that's all I have right now for this part of the interview. So I'm going to go ahead and stop it, but don't go anymore because I want to go line by line and go through everything else with you. So just a minute. Stop this.